Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready, as we're going to be. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to our channel. This is, excuse me, Dee and Dory. I'm Dee.
I'm Dory.
And?
We're the Design Dreamers.
And?
We're about thrifty sewing, and what else am I supposed to say?
And having a good time with our thrifty sewing and just having a little bit of a chit chat and trying to enjoy our day. Sharing some of it with you.
Yes. So we're going to start off with the saying. The only way you may correct the bad things in your past is to add better things to your future.
Yeah, so that is so true.
Wait, I didn't say the author. Oh, Shiloh Morrison. Now you can say it's true.
And we know nothing about Shiloh Morrison because when you Google Shiloh Morrison, there's like a bazillion Shiloh Morrisons. And
That's
none
right.
of them are
fitting what this...
Yeah, or seem to be an author per se. You know,
Yeah.
Some do poetry, some do this, some do that, some are nail technicians.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
So we don't know who that really...
I do know she is an author, and I did see that there's some books that she has written.
It could have been a he. Because there were some Shilohs that were men, too.
Oh.
So, who knows? But anyway, it's an excellent saying to use because if you don't ever correct the bad things in your past, you will never have a better future.
Quote from Dee. Okay.
So, there you go.
Very good.
Hopefully we get better as the time goes.
I don't know. It's so funny how, I don't know, how the weather affects you. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm feeling pretty good. I had a down day yesterday. I had one of those days where you just chill. I needed to chill. Well, I have to have days that Dory probably not so much, but me, I need days that I just am calm, don't do a whole lot, relax. I mean, I did things, but not like rush. I didn't feel rushed. And it worked out well because I feel good today.
Good. Good.
All right.
All right. And we have one of the viewers makes. This is from Nancy.
Yeah, we thought we'd share this with you. And she made, what did she make here?
A shirt.
A shirt. A beautiful shirt with contrasting trim.
Yes, and that is Simplicity 1538.
She says it fits true to size.
And it's a great pattern.
It is. It looks really cute. I love how she did the contrasting.
Yeah, it almost looks like that stitching.
But it's,
But
sure
it's
not.
the
It's
fabric. You can, when you look at the cuffs, then you know it's the fabric.
Excuse
But
me. Yeah, but I really like that. That is cute. I would wear that. I like.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
yeah,
So very nice.
very nice. And then she also made this cardigan.
Yeah, very nice. Yep, that's very good job. They look great, both of them.
Yeah, and this one is a new look 6735, easy to sew in a lightweight knit.
And she wears it a lot, she said. So,
Yes. Yes.
yay, I love it when you make something that you wear a lot, that you use a lot.
Look
So,
at Nancy also
very
has, are those mother-in-law tongues?
there's several or snake plants. I've heard them several times. They're really healthy for the environment and
Yeah.
exchange a lot of take a lot of toxins out of the air.
So good
very
job,
nice.
Nancy. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Nice makes. Thank you.
Yes. All right. So we were working on a challenge ourselves this week, and it was 60s.
Is that the Beatles? She loves you. Yeah.
Were they in the 60s?
Yeah, they came out, I think, 64 on the Ed Sullivan Show. Now, don't ask me if that is even correct. Now we're going to have
Now
to
we're going to have to look it up. Thank you very much.
But I remember watching that in black and white.
Yeah.
You were probably too young. Yeah.
No, I remember
You
that.
do. We're
Yeah.
not that far apart.
No.
All right, so what did you make in the 60s?
I used this fabric.
Which is totally
60s.
retro. Hey,
Yes.
yeah, and we'll share something with you. So how, if you ever want to make something, you guys probably already know it. I didn't. She shared with me that you can put it in Google, samples of 60s fabric, and it brings up all these different...
Yeah. So what I
fabrics.
actually did was I took a photo of this and said, what year is this fabric?
What?
And it's like the 60s.
I didn't do
And-
that with mine.
And then it shows all the different fabrics that are from the 60s that are
Okay.
similar. It's cool. It's a cool way to do it. But either way, you can find out, what fabrics are from the 60s.
if you wanted to be
Exact.
exact, yeah.
The 60s and 70s were very, very
kind of
close.
merged.
Yes, they were very close. So I made a 60s pattern. It was a Jiffy at one time. See, that's the old Jiffy. And now it's a Simplicity. Yeah, Simplicity 8253. Let me tell you, if you search for this pattern online, you will find there are 5 different patterns
And that
from
number?
Simplicity with this number, which messes up my system. Yeah. Yeah. There was a fabric I wanted to use instead of this brown fabric, and it showed up on Google that it's a Lily Pulitzer fabric. And that was more the 70s. So I stuck with this color theme was more 60s too. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is the pattern I used. It's a 2016 pattern, remake of the Jiffy pattern. Now you could get confused if you see that and think that's all the pattern pieces. It says easy cut, easy to sew, which it is, but be careful, it says 3 main pattern pieces.
Ah, there's the
Because
catch.
they had all the other stuff like a regular pattern. I mean, they had the facings on the neck,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, well, okay. And you have a zipper you put in the back.
Yeah, but what kind of zipper did they
It
have?
was a
Lapped.
lapped.
That was the
Boy,
first time
you
put
don't
in
want
a
to know
lap.
what word came to my mind. It was not lapped.
But she did one. That's the first time you did one.
Yes,
of
it's
those.
the first time I did a
Looks great.
a lapped zipper.
What were you saying? What did you say?
The word prolapse comes to my mind.
We're not going there.
It's a
ladies.
prolapse zipper.
We're not going there.
A lapped zipper, yeah.
You have to forgive her.
I did lengthen it by 4 inches because I knew my husband would be happier with it longer. So I made it
He
longer.
doesn't want everybody to see her beautiful legs.
And yeah, they're not so beautiful anyway. They are,
they are.
muscular. Here's the line drawing. I wish I would have added pockets because I keep going to put my hand.
That's what I have found with dresses that I've made that don't have the pockets. I'm like, I wish I would have put pockets in because I love my pockets.
Yeah, so I would add pockets
Miss
next
them.
time.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Yes, and I had to do a bust adjustment on it. So you see it has these darts that come up
From the waist.
from the waist,
Yeah.
and it was way too high for me. So I did have to do the bust adjustment. I didn't know if you wanted to see the
Yeah, go ahead and show me.
it's not on the back. The bust adjustment that I made.
Now, see, you're always getting on me. How come you're not prepared and don't have your pieces
I know.
on?
Well, I'm
She's always
really
getting on me for
kind of
that.
strange this morning, but you can.
Oh, remember, you said you were strangers,
I'm
not
strange.
me.
See how much I had to move it down?
Yeah,
It's like,
look at you. But you know how to do that, so
Yeah.
there you go.
yeah, so I moved it down. And the only thing about moving it down on this particular pattern was there was some markings that now my dart went
I
into.
know, I've had that issue.
So it's like,
also.
I don't know what those markings were for anyway, because
Well, yeah, it has to do with the seam line in the dart and the fold with it to make it so the seam line is smooth and
Oh.
not jagged.
well, but the way I make my dart, it comes out the way it's supposed to.
Oh, the way you make
The
it.
way I make it. In contrast to the way maybe my sister makes it. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, yes, I did that, and like I said, I added on. So I didn't tape add on. I just measured 4 inches down longer because there was no place on here for adjusting. You know, sometimes it says adjust here or adjust there for lengthen or shorten here. This didn't have it, so I just added it to the end. On the end.
Oh, well, as long as the end,
Because
yeah.
it's a shift dress.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
that's probably why it didn't make any difference.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
No adjustments are allowed on this pattern, evidently.
So would you like to see my 60s reveal?
60s reveal. Let's look at it, and it really looks retro.
Okay.
ladies and gents.
what do you think?
Yeah, it's cute. It is definitely gets the look.
It
Yes.
definitely has the retro look.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It looks nice. You did a nice job on it.
I'll wear it in the summertime.
Will you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll wear it in the summertime.
Well, good. I'll have to take a picture of that.
Okay.
It does look, you know, with your hat on and the gloves, you really get the,
The retro look.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you get that fabric?
This was in an estate sale tote.
Okay.
So that's where it was. That probably, yeah, probably is definitely from the 60s.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a picture of my fabric to see what it brings up because she had not shared that with me before.
Go to Google. Oops, she just passed.
Oh, Google.
Go to Google.
Oh, Google search.
Yeah, well, and then it has a little camera up there.
Yeah, I know it does. Somewhere right there.
Yep.
I'm the one that showed you that part. of
Yes.
it. So what do I just take the picture?
Yeah, take the picture.
Search.
There it is. There's exact fabric.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that
The
was a bed sheet. Oh, are they all bed sheets?
I don't know. I can't get it up. Purple flower. See, this is what it brings up. Different ones.
Vintage curtains. Play suit.
Purple floral polyester. That was a very, boy, they used a lot of that.
Vintage 1960s right there.
Yeah. So we're going to go with this one. Vintage 1960s right there.
Yep.
Because this is the fabric that I used.
Yeah.
For mine. So there you go. Yay!
Yep.
And my fabric came out of stash from Mom.
Oh, Mom's stash.
Mom's
That would be
stash.
from the 60s.
And
Or even the 40s. No, I'm kidding.
And this is New Look 6871.
Cute pattern.
Yeah, I liked it. And I made pattern, it says C and D, but I made the one without the band, which would have been, well, I made D without the band on the bottom. That's what I did. I made that without the band.
So was it shorter or did you just add?
No, the band
Something.
makes it a little longer.
Okay.
I did not make any alterations to it other than leaving the band off because I don't know. I didn't have anything that would make it look, I didn't think it needed it.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
No band needed.
No band needed. And so you'll see here on the front, right here. Let's put it under. Oh, jeez.
Now you got lipstick on it.
Oh, I better not.
You might.
No. Well, I know
Just-
how to get it out, but okay, would you help hold that for me? You don't have to cover your face. But right here, that's gathered, and you do it between the notches, the gathering in the front. It has the same in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the entire, it has a large facing. This is quite a large facing through the back. It's not just the small facing. It goes down to where the bottom piece is attached to the top.
Okay, right. Like so, it goes to right here where
Yes,
this line
it
is.
goes that far down.
Wow,
And then,
it's almost a yoke then.
yeah, almost like a yoke. And then they have you, I thought, oh great, I'm going to have to hand stitch that. Because that's how they have you do it. But they didn't. They just have you fold under the raw edges like a 1/2 inch, and then you pin it down there. And when you stitch above where it attaches,
Okay,
yeah, it attaches that facing yoke.
nice.
And then on the inside here of the armholes, the sleeves is just binding.
Yeah, nice.
So
Nice.
they had to do that. This is just going to be a really nice summer top. I don't usually like sleeveless, but this will be a nice little top. And I plan on making like a little short summer bolero or something.
This is cute.
Thank you. It's really light.
I
It
could
launders
I
well.
can see it with white pants, white capris.
I will never wear white pants. I never have. I don't even wear white skirts. I've had a couple given to me. I just don't use them.
Oh.
So I would be happier wearing it with a dark navy capri or pants.
There's no navy in it.
But it's got black and a blue
Okay.
and pink. And I wouldn't wear pink either, but that's just me. I'm very conservative that way. But anyway, so that's it. It was a very easy make. I cut it out one day, and sewing, I told my husband, sewing is not always what takes the time. It's the pressing and pinning and making sure everything is correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it. It took me about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours to sew it from the beginning to end. I'm a slow sewer, and you have to think I made lunch for Nathan in between.
Oh, okay. I was
So,
like, that
to
wasn't
finish it. Yeah. Well, and for me that's quick because I'm a slow sewer and I'm very particular about how things lay. So, and it does have on the seam, which I do like. It's not just a straight seam down. There's a curve into it.
Gives it some shaping.
It gives it a little bit of shaping, even though it's a fuller, bottom or bodice to it. It gives it some shaping. And I think I'll definitely make this again. I made this in a size 12. Didn't have to do any alterations to it at all.
And there's no darts or anything.
No darts. Nope. I'll show you the line drawings. Whoops. Let me get my sweater back where it needs to be. To it. Yeah, there's really no darts. You can see clearly, the front and the back.
There's a song like that. I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
The rain is gone. Yeah, that was a song.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
That's right. Who did that? Now you're going to have to look that up. Sorry. I just, I should not.
You should not be allowed to be in the videos.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
What year is that new look?
Oh, what year? That one I didn't do. I can't. You know me.
Yeah,
can't see.
She can't see.
That Chinese stuff.
I don't think. Oh, maybe I'll say it.
It'll say right there. I'm supposed to highlight it. I know. And I've had that suggestion, and I usually do it. But like I said,
I don't see a date on it.
It's dateless. Oh, it's lonely. It doesn't have any dates.
Oh, 2011.
Oh, 2011. So I've had it a while, but I really, really, and
It's
it's
cute,
taken me a while
summer
to
top.
make it. I like it. It's hard for me to envision. I like it better in person than the picture.
Yeah,
much better.
yeah.
And
those 60s fabric will do that for you.
is that what it is? Anyway, I wanted to make you aware that it took in 45-inch, 1 and what does that say? 1 and 3
These are
eighths
her new
fabrics, and 60-inch 3/4. So it doesn't really take a ton of fabric.
Yeah, no, that's great.
So, and it's made for wovens, soft, lightweight cotton blends, silks, and silk type charmeuse, laundered silks, rayons. And I know you're getting bored. She's taking a heavy sigh. Crinkle gauze, foil, georgette, and yet I continue. Linen blends. Okay, would you like to see the review?
Let's look at the review.
Yeah.
Okay, see, it's cute.
Thank you. And it's
Definitely something to wear this summer.
I actually like it better than I thought I would. I thought, well, I'll make it, and if nothing else, I'll wear it as a jammy top. But I like it. I'll be wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to wear that as a jammy top.
I do like it. So this is a little louder than what I usually wear, but you know what? I like it.
It's not loud.
It's loud. That's got a lot of bold. To me, it's very bold.
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, so did we have anything else to say about it? Oh, and as always, I just turn up the hem and machine stitch it. Nothing to that.
You make me think like should have said more about mine.
Well,
Do you want me need to know the fabrics? Do you need to know what size I made?
well, you can add that if you wish. At this point
Let's
in
see.
And what year was your pattern?
I said that
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I missed that totally.
because you never listened to me.
I do listen.
This
to
can
you.
be made out of. Let's talk about my pattern again. Mine can be made in brocade, cotton types, which is what I had, crepe, shantung, flannel, linen types, wool types, double knit. You name it, you can make it. out of
Except for
this.
knits.
Double knit?
Oh, double knit.
Hmm.
See, I do listen to it. I really do. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
And how many? What yardage and what size did you make?
I made a size 20. No. Did I make it 20 or 18? I think I made 20. Yeah, I made 20. I was going to make the 18, but I needed to fit around the belly. So I made 20. And so for the dress that I made, it took 3 1/8 yard of 45 inch or 1 7/8 of 60 inch. There.
Very nice. Hey, where'd you get that? I don't remember this ring. That's a pretty ring. I like that. That's
Thank you.
really nice and classy looking to me.
Thank you. It
Where
was
did you get it?
garage sale.
Of course.
Thrifted.
Thrifting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thrifting.
Okay, so if that's all we have for this week,
Is that all we got to say? What have you been doing?
I've been swimming again.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I'm making kombucha.
And you're making kombucha again.
I started baking bread again too.
That's good.
Yeah, and experimenting with the whole grains, which is a whole different way to bake. I've got to look up recipes that use whole grain and not just substitute because it doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't work that well.
Sounds like
You
the
get-
voice of experience.
Yeah, it does, but I still manage to make them. And
I have
Make the
started some
dough.
projects on my embroidery machine for when I go to Scotland. I'm going to be taking some gifts over. And
nice.
so I'm making some mug rugs. So I did start that.
Yeah. Yep. So nice. And oh, guess what? We had in our yard this week. I don't think I told you this. I don't think it was last week I said about the bluebird. Did I say?
Yeah, we even took
Okay.
a picture
Okay.
and put it in there.
Okay. Well, I didn't take a picture this week.
Okay.
But yesterday I was looking out the kitchen window and I looked up in the tree and I went, oh, is that a red-winged blackbird?
Oh, yeah.
We had a couple of red-winged blackbirds. Why is that like a tongue twister? Shouldn't be.
Red-winged blackbird.
But I was so excited. Usually we hear them before we see them, but this time we've seen them before we heard them. So it's exciting. And you go out the door when the sun's shining, even if it's stinking really cold, and the birds are going tweet, 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 singing away and checking out the little bird houses. We had a bunch of them flying from those 3 that we have hanging off our porch going, do we want this one? No, let's look at this one. Let's look at this
Yeah,
one. We're watching
yeah.
them flying back and forth. Anyway, that's just my
Can we pick our next challenge?
I am boring her. She's like,
Well, we talked about that last week, even the birdhouses. Just saying for your long-term memory here.
Fine.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't understand. Aunt Beck's Creation said remake. Delilah needs to remake Butterweight 4385 in a knit. And I need to remake New Look 6495 in a woven. I wonder why.
I'll have to look
I
that
can't even
up.
remember that. See, that's my memory. I can't even remember. We must have said we made it in the wrong fabric.
Well, we will research those
Yeah.
and look those up.
Okay.
And I'm not going to look it up now, but I'll look it up
As
after
soon as
we're
I'm done.
and write those down on my little notepad that I have here
Yeah.
to keep track of what we're
I'm
supposed to
thinking
do.
we made it and we said, well, if it would have been a different fabric, we would have liked it better. That's what I'm thinking. But I could be.
And you could be totally wrong.
What?
Read the quote.
Let's look at the quote for the week. The only way you may correct the bad things in your past is to add better things to your future. So we're going to correct, maybe.
Maybe it's a correction. Maybe it's just a different fabric for the style.
Yeah. Who knows? Aunt Beck probably remembers.
She probably does.
But anyway, yeah. So add better things to your future and constantly think of things that you can do to improve your life
Yeah.
and to make things better for yourself.
Be positive. Make it a
Positive.
positive. And
Keep those positive thoughts going out there.
yeah, and that is so important. I was watching, I gotta be quiet. I was watching a show that the mind has a powerful effect on what you do
It does.
and how it affects things around you. So
Yes.
be positive.
Yes.
Smile even when you don't want to.
Smile in the whole big smile package.
Yeah, not necessary.
That's somebody else's quote.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll leave you now. Have a wonderful week and happy sewing, happy thrifting.
We love you very much. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe. We didn't say that.
Yes.
Subscribe and thumbs up and
See you next time.
bye.
Bye.